All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Today I'm going to be showing you a kind of build slash tutorial on what I think is one of the best dual blades builds in the game, if not one of the best builds in the game, period, right now. So in the current state of the game, after the talismans release that allow you to have random rolls and everything, a lot of things got changed, mixed up, and a lot of things got revamped, reworked, and rebalanced, right? So dual blades ended up getting a couple of changes, one of the which is the fact that demon mode, when you evade and get that blue glow to you, kind of got a big buff. And another thing is that they added essentially one level of evade window to the dual blades. And another thing is that Hunting Horn, whenever you do the little hilt poke, pretty much you get iframes during that. And it makes Hunting Horn a lot more viable when trying to get songs prepared. As for trying to cast the songs, you can still get whacked. But I want to show you guys something real quick. So on this build that I have here, one thing I really quickly want to note is that with Emil, you're going to be sitting at 50 thunder resistance. Okay, my armor's maxed out. I'm sitting at 426 armor. And on top of that, my attack is sitting at 339. And then my element is thunder because of the 50 thunder resistance. I'm using Lagiacrus's dual blades. So I'm sitting at 560 element, right? And then the top left, you can see I ate a meal. The one in the gathering hub, it gives me plus 10 or whatever and everything, I'm assuming. And then I also have Lord Soul active, and then I have a useless maximum might active, which is why where you're seeing the 20% from. Really quickly, before I show off the build, I want to make something very clear. A lot of people do not use their secondary weapon, right? Most of the time you run into a hunt, you're using longsword or whatever primary weapon you're using, and you do not switch. So something I really want to quickly note here is that, remember, I have 426 armor and 339 attack with the dual blades. So right now I am using a hunting horn that I will show you real quick, and this is going to be the build as well for anybody wondering and just wanting to get this over with. So right now I am using the G Resounding Galahad, mainly because of the fact it gives attack up large, defense up large, and sonic barrier. That's really all I care about, right? Lagiacrus dual blades, Raydao Y helmet, chest, arms, Lagiacrus coil B waist and legs, and then for the talisman, anything that has a level 2 or preferably level 3 razor sharp and a level 2 or level 3 slot. That's really as easy, as complicated as it gets. After that, we're going to be looking at the talismans. I know you're probably only caring about dual blades, so because of the fact that I don't have a razor sharp 3 talisman, I have bolt level 3 and razor sharp to get me level 3 crit boost on here. And essentially right now with my talisman and that, I have level 3 power prolonger. And then also I have counter attack. Let me just show off. It's adrenaline rush, level 3 thunder resistance. And then I also have the latent power on here to get latent power level 5, weakness exploit for level 5 weakness exploit, and then level 3 counter because it's just a good skill to have. So all that being said, essentially I'm going to kind of go over the breakdown effects of why this build works. So essentially, Raydao's armor set that you have there moderately extends the activation time of latent power skill. It's just good. It's just a really powerful thing for bow or dual blades, period. Leviathan's Fury temporarily increases affinity. That's 15%, by the way, and can deal extra thunder damage upon buildup. It's just nice. Lord Soul, you get the Lord Soul set bonus. Boosts attack and lowers defense, but lets you survive one lethal hit. Afterwards, it boosts defense and resistance. Notably, Lagiacrus's weapon gives you extra damage when you have more thunder resistance. AKA, you go from 50 to whatever the heck it is, you're going to be higher thunder damage. So either way, you're getting a bonus here. But immediately out of the rip, you get that bonus of attack. I also eat the meal that gives me Tumbler Meal High, which means that you're going to be able to have essentially 4 levels of evade window, since dual blades gets 1 automatically for free, and Tumbler High gives you 3 levels. It's really comfy, really easy. Insurance in case anybody dies. So to quickly go over everything that we got here, crit boost is the best damage dealing thing in the game. You can try to argue attack boost is better. It's not. Crit boost is better. It's just so much more damage being able to be dished out. It's so much better on dual blades or bow. On top of that, Thunder Attack level 3, that 20% and that bonus is just a huge buff to this build that you just have to have it. Razor Sharp, solid, have to have it. You do not have to have level 3 Power Prolonger. Level 2 is sufficient, but if you can get level 3, cool. This is useless. Convert, it's from the weapon. Level 5 Weakness Exploit, required. Immediately you're getting 30% just hitting a target part that you want to hit anyways. Latent Power, required. While active, plus 50% affinity, it's just free crit, 50% increased crit. And on top of that, reduces stamina depletion by 50%. With Raydaw's armor set, it's increased duration. So you combine that with Weakness Exploit, which are just going to be hitting parts anyways, you're going to be sitting at 80%. Combine that with Lagiacrus's little bonus of 15%, you're sitting at 95. Even if Latent Power is not active, you're sitting at 45% affinity. This is a crit build machine, okay? If you ever get hit anyways, which you probably will, we're not perfect, you're going to get a plus 25 attack, and it extends the duration, which is why Counter-Strike is one of the best skills in the game. Obviously, we're having Thunder Resistance for that big increase. Maximum Might is useless for dual blades, but very important for Hunting Horn or any other weapon that doesn't use stamina. Evade Extender, beautiful on dual blades and bow. Adrenaline Rush, you're going to be popping this like crazy on dual blades, maybe less as often on bow. Stamina Surge just comes with the build. So anyways, now getting back to the nitty-gritty of everything, right? Dual Blades is one of the best weapons in the game for just completing 9-star quests. You could arguably say that like anything else is good, but survivability and damage, consistent damage-wise, Dual Blades is one of the best. You can just stay under the monster and just keep attacking, and if they do anything funny or etc., as long as you have a moderate understanding of that monster's moveset, just press the dodge button when you're in demon mode, or even not in demon mode. It doesn't even matter. You just get a free dodge iframe, counter it, and you take no damage. Now, the G Resounding Galahad, I want you to remember, right now, once I get out of here, I have 426 defense, and with the dual blades, I'm sitting at 308 attack, right? So this is really easy. All you do is you switch to your Hunting Horn, you pull out the Hunting Horn, you press triangle, circle, and then triangle, circle after, and then you see you get attack up large. So press triangle, and then this is usually where I like to hit the monster and I get the most KOs, but you can either do it quickly or you can do it slowly for extra damage. So the triangle, circle into triangle, circle, and then to the hilt, right? And then all after that you got to do is just press circle. Now, that was a really easy combo, right? But the most important thing here is that nobody uses their secondary weapon. But this buff not only buffs you, but it buffs your team, right? So anybody that might not have really good armor or might not be doing a lot of attack, right? You pop this, everybody in your area is going to be getting that bonus. And I'm pretty sure this automatically has Hunting Horn level 2 or Horn Maestro, whatever the heck it is, level 2 built into it, right? I usually run the stun level 3, like bludgeoner level 3 on this, and then I also run handicraft just so that way I don't have to sharpen as often. But as you can see, right? Well, actually, I don't even know if you can see because it's not active right now. But anyways, I was at 1060 attack, and now I'm sitting at 1162 attack with the Hunting Horn, I believe, prior. So let me switch. And if you look in the top left, you'll see my durations get cut in half. That's because Horn Maestro doesn't work if the Hunting Horn is not in my hands. So from here, I went from 308 attack to 371, right? And then I went from 426 defense to 505 defense, right? It's a big increase and makes it the difference between surviving a hit and not surviving. And that Sonic Barrier protects you from roars. It protects you from big hits and reduces the damage greatly. And if you, let's say, have the Hunting Horn active and you have Hunting Horn or Horn Maestro, you can go ahead and get it set up again. And it's usually really easy. It doesn't take very much time at all. And another thing that this gives is it gives blight resistance as well. You click R2, you press X. Essentially, blight resistance, when you're fighting Sigarios, this is the deal maker right here. This is less time you're just having to sit there doing nothing, and you can just walk into this bubble, heal. Water blight, walk into this. Don't have to worry about it. Fire blight, walk into this. Don't worry about it. And essentially, you can have these songs prepared, get back, switch to your dual blades, and then when the thing runs out up there, you can just switch back, cast it, do it over again. I mean, it's super simple. And this is a big increase to your team in terms of survivability and damage output. And I've gotten so many hunts done where we finished it in, like, let's say 9-star Sigarios with Raidao in 15 to 20 minutes. It's stupidly easy. Like, there'd be times where we finish Raidao in 5 minutes because he has the smallest health pool, or one of the smallest health pools. But yeah, just being able to dish out that much damage is insane. I'm going to show a clip here after this just to show you how much damage it does. Without Hunting Horn buff, I think it does like 166, and with it, it does 172 for the final 2 big hits, and it might do even more if you have, because in this mode, we don't have Demon Drug or Armor Skin active, right, in the training area. So it can easily be more, probably like 180 or something, or etc. So depending on the monster as well, it can do more or less depending on the hit percentages. But anyways, this is one of the best builds in the game. It's super easy to pull off, and it's the most comfortable and does the most damage. So go ahead and enjoy this, customize it as much as you want, use your talismans in any order, shape, or fashion you'd like, mix it up. Even if you can add, I would say the only thing that I would like to add into this build would maybe be 1 level of burst if it can be like fit in there, because that's just more element and more damage. So whatever you guys do, make something great out of this and go out there and just go kick some ass. Have fun.